So let's talk about frames first. Okay, and frame is created using this paradigm. Now, a couple things to note about this. I almost always exclusively use named arguments. The reason for that is because each one of these widget objects takes arguments, takes like a lot of arguments, dozens of arguments. So it's much easier just to use named arguments for everything. You don't necessarily have to, but it's easier to keep it straight in your head. So to create a frame in memory, I'm going to say frame equals tk.frame, and this is uppercase. That's the class that I'm using to create. So I'm creating an instance of that class, and master is what that goes into. So this would be my main window name, whatever variable I use for that main window. And then border width tells how thick the border is. If I leave that off, if I leave off this, if I leave off these two, it will have an invisible border. So it'll just be a container that's invisible. So I have master, border width equals 2, relief equals solid, width and height are also optional. If I omit those, it will shrink to the size of whatever's inside it. But if I want to specify the height of that, then I would do that. So let's see. Let's go back to here, and let's put in a frame. My frame. Okay, so there is the minimum amount of things. Okay, notice it doesn't say master here, but that is what that is referring to. I have to at least tell it that. So if I want more than that, let's say I want to have it show up like this. Now, if I run this, watch what happens. Come on now. Sometimes it takes a while for that TK to spin up. Okay, nothing happens because I didn't put the frame into the window yet. I created the frame in memory, but I did not put it in there yet. So if I want to put the frame in that window, I actually have to tell it that I'm going to put it there, and I have to tell it where to go. So there's the creation of the object, and then the placement of the object in that window looks like this. My frame dot grid, and that the grid command tells it that we're going to use a grid, and I'm going to explain the grid later, but basically we're going to use a grid to tell it where to go inside the main window. So we're putting it in the window. Column and row are 0, that's the upper left corner, and sticky we'll talk about later.